So okay, we back. So we're working on this Toliver Empower's feature Scott. So let's listen to the clip first.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show. Money in a row. Swear I hit a roll, but I swear I hit a roll. 2 city on my bed. I can tell it shows. Those inside my tracks. I can do my best. 240 be my last. I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show. Money in a row. Swear I hit a roll, but I swear I hit a roll. 2 city on my bed. I can tell it shows. Those inside my tracks. I can do my best. 240 be my last.
Okay, so let me disable these things first. I'll show you my input channel. So here's the first plugin. So let's take this, let's bypass, so you can hear from reverbs, delays, everything. So we're working with this. So from here, we don't use the volume. Make sure your volume is on -20.6 on the input track. So this is the first plugin, but I won't call it the first plugin, but it's your fourth plugin on the chain. But here, let's turn it on first so we can hear things, because if I don't put it on, you won't hear what I'm going to do. So here's the first plugin.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show. Money in a row. Swear I hit a roll, but I swear I hit a roll.
What I'm trying to do is I'm bringing the vocals into your face. So after that, I'm adding the auto tune.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show. Money in a row. Swear I hit a roll, but I swear I hit a roll.
Followed by a DSR. Just follow this. Any door you want, any door you use, it will work. Doors are the same. So followed by a DSR.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe.
And then followed by the BX, the focus right one. Listen to the vocals.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my...
The reason why I'm making these vocals pretty dark, as you can hear, the DSR, the focus right is pretty dark. So the reason why is because I'm adding, after those plugins, I'm adding this fresh air.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show.
And let's remove the
money in a
noise.
row. Swear I hit a roll, but
I swear I hit a roll. And followed by clariphonic.
2 city on my bed. I can tell it show.
But it's easy. You can just use these plugins. Just turn off your DSR if you want. We have different microphones, we have different vocals. So if you want this chain here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plugins, it will work fine.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up in my vase. Can't let it go, babe. 20 years to show.
I'm trying to add the width on a reverb. I use the M-table reverb. I just went to the huge spaces and chose stadium. You can copy these settings. My delays, I use the PSP 285. You can copy also if you have, but you can use any delay. and I'm using the H3000 followed by a de-esser just to add the width on my vocals. And on the let's call this the NY, because I call it pump. I don't know why I call it pump. On this I have the sphere, and I'm adding this. It's a pretty bright mic, so that's what I'm doing, but I'll show you after. Followed by the vintage 73 preamp. This is the Nebula preamp, but it does something to the mids. It holds everything like pretty steady. So let's play this.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up with my babe.
Let's remove the reverb.
Can't let it go, babe. 20 years the show. Money in the road.
We're adding the width, which is the H3000.
But I swear I hit it roll. 2 city on my bed.
You see why I
can tell it
had the de-esser on?
Goes on some my tricks. I can do my best. 240 be my last.
I'm cutting. See, everything works
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe. Pull up with my babe.
Listen to my vocals
Can't
without
let
this.
it go, babe. 20 years the show. Money in the road. Swear I hit it roll. But I swear I hit it roll.
Let's check this.
2 city on my bed. I can tell it's.
Oh man.
I can move on, babe. New York City, my babe.
If you want to push your vocals back, just play with this.
Can't let it go, babe. 20 years the show.
If you want them to sit better on the mix.
But I swear I hit it
If you want to bring them back,
I can tell
in your
it
face.
Those on some my tricks. I can do my
Pretty easy,
best.
right?
240 be my list.
The reason why you see me making these templates on on Pro Tools, I think Pro Tools grounds me enough. Don't be mad why I'm using this. I don't record with this, but with templates I use Pro Tools to make templates, because this thing, you can make a pretty good or decent template without using so many plugins like I do on Reaper. And as you can see, I'm sure everybody has these plugins here. So I don't want to use the Nebula. Well, I know some people they don't have. So now all you need, it's a MCTS King. What do you call this? MCTSP. And they need plugins, the waves, TDR, which is a free plugin, TDR Nova, and let's not forget the X's, but you can use any EQ with these frequencies to achieve what you want. And the tracking it's on, and also the the template, it's on Patreon. If you're using Pro Tools 12.5, you can open this template and just peruse everything. If you can record with it, just record with it on Pro Tools, doesn't matter. But if just open the plugins, transfer everything to Reaper or any DAW you use.